welcome back to yet another Chris the Fish 03 video. I know it's been a while, I've missed you too, so I'm going to give you some catch-ups and not just my haircut. Right, so the fish room at the moment is a little bit of a mess. So basically I've been as busy as hell, haven't had a chance to be able to get in to do any videos. Plus, as I've said before, I'm not just going to make random videos for the sake of it, but I'm making a couple of changes in here purely because of the winter coming and because of the electric bills and everything else. So I'm going to have a quick run through with you and let you know what's happening. Right, so to start off, we'll go to this little 70 litre I've got set up. It will be getting sold eventually, but you can see we've got the two convicts, the two little JDs and the Jewel and the Tiger Parrot in here. That's just for temporary because the living room tank, I've actually started getting rid of the community fish in there. So I'm going to move all the community fish on, and then I'm going to have some fish like that or the barbs in the living room tank. So then it's more of a feature tank. I can rescape it and everything as well. The two turtles will stay in there. The bala shark and the two bristlenose and the two shrimps that I've got in there will stay in there. Everything else is going. And as I say, I'm going to try and decrease a few tanks, or at least shut a few down while the winter's going. Plus I need to try and get the fuse box done in here, and I need to try and figure out the insulation. But I've been given a great idea anyway to kind of like put polystyrene around the tanks and just insulate the tanks instead of the room. It'll work a lot better. It's probably the heaters that's costing me the most money in here at the moment. So the main thing, obviously, as you can imagine, is going to be the tote. Now that is 900 litres of water. Not only has it got a 500 and a 300 watt heater keeping it to about 26 degrees Celsius at all times, it has got the box around it, hasn't got a box at the back, so the heat might be escaping out the back. Plus I haven't insulated between the tote and the wood, so that's another thing that I want to try and work on, trying to insulate that, because that's going to be what's costing me the most money. And I also want to try and get something done around the actual garage door as well. Not so that I can't use the garage door, but just so that it's insulated and stops as much heat getting out and as much cold getting in. And then with this tank, I'm going to be moving, as I say, a lot of the barbs will be going into the living room tank. All the severums and stuff in here will be coming into here to give them a bit more space. Haven't decided what I'm doing with that tank after just yet, but then this tank, as you can see, I'm starting to shut it down. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to sell it on and try and decrease a few tanks, or whether I'll just leave it shut down, or what. I haven't quite decided yet. You can see obviously I've took all the substrate out of there and I've spread it out in here just to give this a bit more of a thick base, because the cories and that keeps spreading it all thin. Plus when you're doing water changes and stuff and you're siphoning all the dirt off the surface, a lot of it takes the sand as well. So again, yeah, we've got the Akara in here, and then we'll see what's what. I'll tell you what, people, Mr. Dill, this bloody Egypt, look at him. I swear to God, I've just been looking everywhere for him, right? I'm looking in the tank everywhere, top and bottom, moving all the ornaments. Could not see him for love nor money. Now he's got his basking area up here. He's still managed to climb over this wood and escape. I don't know how long he's been gone. I've looked underneath every single tank, all down the corners, underneath and at the back of all these, all round here. Could not find him. Looking back here, he was actually tucked in that tight corner underneath the sponge, and even though he was freezing cold, I've put him straight back in here to warm up, and he's just back to his normal self, I think. I don't know what's going on with him, but yeah. My God, that was some fun. Little escape artist. Alright, so now that I've caught that little sod, I'll get back to where I was. So what was I saying? Right, yes. So I've put the sand out of the 200 in here. It looks a bit of a mess at the moment, but that'll all get cleaned up in time. We've still got our 3 cribs, all our barbs and stuff. I'll do another video of exactly what's in what tank and for the next video. In this one, we've still got our little friend. Absolutely thriving in here. I don't get why they don't bother, but he is growing absolutely beautifully. Look, he follows me around everywhere. He ain't camera shy, but his missus is always hiding in that log. So whether it's him chasing her or whether she's breeding in there, well, I don't know, we'll soon find out. But you can see how messy this tank keeps getting. Purely, even though I've got the sump running, I don't get it. So yeah, it does my head in, but I'll figure it out. Alright then, so on that note, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being patient. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I'm on the lot. So make sure you subscribe or follow or whatever you do on Facebook. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.